Hey guys, so in my last video, I showed you guys how to really detect if the game is going to be a free win or not. And in this game, we have another game where I can already see that we have a free win in the lobby, and I'll show you guys why. Basically, as you can see, I first picked Leshrac because no one wants to pick. And so yeah, I main Broodmother, but I've come to the conclusion that if no one picks, then I will pick I think Leshrac's like a safer mid, so that's just my strategy with this Leshrac pick. And let's see. So we have a Bristleback in the off lane. Looks really good so far, so it looks like our team comp's really good. So we have a support too. Like I said, the support meta isn't really in right now, but we can go back like a few patches and we can see the meta. The meta is support about a few patches ago, and yeah, so as you can see, okay, so we got Bloodseeker jungle, so that's looking pretty good too. Like we're looking really good so far. So all we would really need at this point is a carry. So let's see what our last pick ends up picking here. So he does pick a Storm Spirit. So now we have two mids, you guys. So this is actually really good. This is the meta right now. It's two mids. If you guys watched my last video, the meta was two carries in the safe lane, but now the meta is two mids. So as you can see, that there's just really no reason for me to even play because basically my team can just carry me, and I don't even need to do anything. I've already come to the conclusion that sorry, I need to fix this lock camera. I've already come to the conclusion that this game's already over. Like there's just no reason to even play the game at this point, because I already know that my team will win the game for me. As you can see, we have Storm Spirit already, and he actually claimed to want to go middle too in the champion select. He didn't even want to go carry Storm Spirit, so he knew that we were gonna have a duo mid composition. So as you can see, let's see where he goes. You'd think that since I already said I was gonna go middle, he would be obeying the old meta, and he would be saying, okay, well, I'll go top lane. But the new meta is two mids, you guys. So as you can see, he does wind up going mid. So we're both in mid right now, and we're explaining to each other that this is a great idea. I'm basically communicating to him that if he stays middle, then it's just gonna be a great thing. So he does end up going top lane. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, I'm not sure why he went top lane there, but he did go top lane. As you can see, you guys, basically what ends up happening is, so I play the game up to a certain point, right? I play the game to a certain point. Their team ends up getting pretty fed, and so I'm playing the game, right? Let's see how many last hits I have versus Invoker. So I'm actually getting beat by the Invoker in last hits, unfortunately. But this is my first Leshrac game ever, so yeah, I didn't play the game too well. But the last hits aren't even gonna matter, you guys, because basically you're gonna see my strategy unfold pretty soon. And I'm just kind of practicing for a game where I'd have to actually last hit. And as you can see, I'm just not very good at last hitting with Leshrac. Like I'm getting beat by this Invoker. He's at 24 last hits, 3 knights. Although I will say that it is easier to last hit with Invoker because he has way more base damage. It's easier to deny too. So, but then again, I can't use my E to last hit, so I really have no excuses. And I got 2 there. That was pretty good for me, anyways. I'm pretty bad, so. But anyways, guys, that's not the point. The point is that I just want to show you guys my strategy unfold. So as you can see, Storm Spirit is 0-3 at this point. So it looks like we have a pretty good shot right now. It looks like the game is winnable, because I know that in the late game we're gonna have a really solid team. Like it doesn't matter how fed they are, we just have a really solid team composition with the two mid strategy. So as you can see, the game looks like it's pretty bad. It's 8-3, but what the other team doesn't know is I have a trick hidden up my sleeve. I have a trick that is ready to go, and this Dazzle seems to be like, I don't know why this Dazzle keeps sitting in mid. He's just sitting there like the entire game. He just sits in mid, doesn't actually do anything. He sat in mid with Shallow Grave level 1. Like he didn't actually end up doing anything with it. but that's okay because what ends up happening is I'll show you guys exactly what ends up happening actually. And yeah, it looks like Storm Spirit's kind of feeding, but Bloodseeker does get that kill, so that's pretty good. That was a 2-for-1. That wasn't bad. Like we got two, we only got 1 kill, and they got 2, but that's pretty good still. So it looks like the game is pretty winnable at this point, because I know something that the enemy team doesn't know. And what I know is that, let's see my player perspective, or my, oh yeah, so I unleashed my strategy of, basically, I decided that I will assist my Bristleback, because the Bristleback is constantly telling me to gank for his lane. He's constantly saying, Leshrac, come bot. Leshrac, help me, I need help. So I decided, I don't even know where it was, where I decided to help him out a lot. Oh, and then I end up giving him my bottle, because I decided that I don't need the bottle anymore. Leshrac, or the Bristleback will be able to use that bottle, and he will be able to use that to carry the game. So I've decided that the bottle is now his, and he gave it back to me for some reason. I don't know why he gave me back the bottle, but yeah, constantly in chat he's typing, Leshrac, you need to help bottom. Leshrac, I need help from Leshrac. Where's Leshrac? Constantly asking me to gank. So I decided to just help him out permanently this game. Like I'm this Bristleback's bodyguard at this point, and this is part of my strategy. Basically, all I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to block. I'm trying to block the damage from Bristleback so he can escape at this point. That's my goal right now. See, I did block some damage there from the Bristleback. That was pretty much what I intended to do. Fortunately, did die there, but part of my strategy is actually, you can see another video, part of my strategy is getting the enemy team a little bit fed so we can get the sprees back, we can get all the gold from the killing sprees. So that's part of my strategy, and as you can see, I pretty much end up just helping the Bristleback out for the rest of the game, and that's pretty much it. Like, there's really not much more to this game, to be honest. I'm pretty much helping him out and pretty much boosting his gameplay by a lot. And I do die here. See, I did die here somehow. Basically, I think I was trying to, I think I was trying to get the gyrocopter a little fed so they could get the sprees back. And remember, you guys, this strategy does pay off. Like, you may be watching this and you may be thinking, what's going on right now? But the strategy ends up paying off. Look at my strategy right now, just blocking the damage for the Bristle. I blocked so much damage for the Bristle. He ends up getting away with my bottle too. He's now realized that my bottle is now his bottle, and we are one as a team. So as you can see, the game score looks pretty bad, 15-7, but in reality, we have a pretty good score. And see, what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna start going on this turret as any time I can. Like, I just need to go on the turret. So I'm just gonna keep doing that and keep getting this turret low. This turret's gonna actually end up dying, you guys, just because of me, just because of what I do in this game. So let's see if I got any more turret damage. So yeah, I'm about to go in for this turret right now. I think I'm about to go for the turret. So let's see. Okay, I actually didn't go for the turret anymore. Well, I did go for the turret a few times. I think I missed it. But another thing that I do this game, you guys, is I end up buying this Dazzle, a bottle too. I bought another bottle for Dazzle. So this Dazzle now has 2 bottles. So that's really gonna help his gameplay a lot. And he could give this bottle to someone else too. And I'm just making sure that my team is meant to, oh, so there's another bottle here too. Wait, is this the bottle I give Dazzle? Yeah, I think so. So I'm helping my team out by giving them the bottles that they need for the regeneration. And as you can see, my plan is basically coming to fruition. And if you look at the end of the game, basically, as you can see, we win the game. We win the game due to my methods. And I don't know why, but my team actually reported me, and I got put in low priority after this. But yeah, it's really unfortunate because my team doesn't realize how hard I actually carried them this game. As you can see, my gold per minute, XP per minute is relatively low, but my score looks kind of bad. But what ended up happening is, like, I gave them kills so they could get the sprees that my team were able to get for gold. my team deserved to be able to get those sprees that I gave them. And so that was just a really good gameplay. And as you can see in my match history, I think I did get an abandon for this game too for some reason, but I ended up, let's see. I don't know why I can't see my match history. Okay, there we go. And these are my low priority games that I got after the game, but I actually did win 24 MMR. So, and I want to show you guys another gameplay that I had recently, because it's got me to realize that like the gameplay of actually trying to get kills and like carry your team is just not the correct gameplay. Originally, like I think that's the old meta, to be honest, because originally what I had thought, the impression I had among watching other Dota players is that you want to basically get a bunch of kills. But I've just realized, I've come to the realization that that's just not something that is going to win games. Like, as you can see this game, for example, this game, if I would have adopted the Leshrac strategy of basically intentionally giving the other team kills so my team can carry, maybe if I was just not as greedy. Like, see this game, I'm just so greedy this game. I'm 1-0, 4-0, 6-1. I'm 9-1 this game, but look at my teammates. Like, they're just not getting the kills that they deserve. Because yeah, I'm getting all the kills for my team. I'm 10-2 right now, and I think a better strategy in this situation would be to just give the enemy team a bunch of gold so that my team can get the sprees. Because I'm just really not helping my team right now with this 10-2 score, and we do end up getting to a point where we do lose the game, because as you can see right now, my Troll Warlord's 111, my Anti-Mage 2-8, Ursa's 3-8, my Rubik is 214. As you can see, like, this strategy of trying to carry the game, it's just not paying off. Like, there's just no reason to try to carry the game when you can just intentionally boost your teammates by feeding the enemy team, and then your team gets the sprees. That's pretty much my new strategy now. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys, and I think this will become the meta in Dota. Basically just allowing the enemy team to get the sprees and allowing your team to get really fed. So thank you guys for listening and watching, and hope you enjoyed my, it's kind of a Leshrac tutorial, and kind of like it was kind of just a vlog about the meta in general. So I hope you enjoyed that.